Dude, that's crazy. We are gonna be testing one of the most viral boats that I've seen on the internet. I've seen this boat for a long time. I finally pulled the trigger on it because I was just like, all right, I gotta check it out. I'm excited to get into this thing. It is from, you guessed it, China. So this boat makes a couple claims, all right? One of them is that it's supposed to be portable, affordable, and you're supposed to be able to put lots of people on it, lots of weight, stable, and an actual real outboard motor as well. So we are gonna be unboxing this thing and putting it together and then testing all those claims in this video to see if it's true or not. And I'm excited to get into this thing because it's been just, the curiosity has just been festering. I'm like super excited about this one. And guess what? It's not inflatable, which is my favorite part about it. But I do like strange, eclectic boats, and this definitely checks all those boxes. This thing is seriously weird, dude. But this is like the industrial grade, more robust version of that. Another observation, a lot of times we buy boats from Amazon or whatever. By the time they get here, the boxes are destroyed, roached, the boats are broken. This one appears to be in relatively good shape. The box, at least. I like it already. I will say the other boat that I got that was most similar to this, I did not like at all. I was very disappointed in, especially for the price. But this one, the price was a little bit more than the last one, so the bar is set a little higher. But I'm seeing some things I like. This one has sponsons, all right? So these are like pontoons. A lot of times stability is an issue with boats that are portable and, I don't know, cheap, I guess, because they're tiny, right? The engineers in the Chinese factory thought of everything. And so far, I mean, look at this. It's like, appears to be made out of like real legit stuff. At least not like the Tupperware container plastic. It's at least like maybe the Pampered Chef Tupperware container plastic, which is an upgrade. I think these are sponsons. So these look like pontoons. I think they go on the side. I'll have to look at the picture again. And these, I think, are sponsons that go on the back so you can put a bigger motor on it. Oh, gosh. It is really heavy. I love these videos, they're so much fun. And they're just like such a great excuse to like, let the intrusive thoughts guide you and be like, I shouldn't, but I'm gonna get that. And then I get them so you don't have to get them. And sometimes they're good. I know I've seen lots of comments and people write in and say like, oh, I watched this video, I got it. I try to link all the boats, good, bad, or otherwise, in the description. Like if you want it, you can find it there. I'm not associated with any of these companies. I like to buy them myself so I can give you guys like a true, honest, you know, review of sorts. Check it out if you decide like, oh yeah, I didn't want that. 3 pieces, and this is kind of neat. They stack together, it appears, which is different. A lot of the ones that claim to be portable, like they don't even stack inside of each other. And this appears to be, ooh, oh, the bow. Look at that, a whole bow. This is a boat that claims to like stack together like a Russian doll, okay? So you can throw it in your car or whatever, like if you don't have a truck and a trailer. This is supposed to be the boat for you. I mean, I've seen worse things. It looks kind of cool. It's got a hatch here. I gotta get this thing laid out. Riley?
Yes?
He just showed up. Riley just decided to show up today, so.
I've been here, it's been busy.
Nah, yes, it's true. All right, grab that side. We'll put the bow facing that way. Oh no. My favorite part, the manual. And a lot of you guys have seen these videos before. One of my favorite parts is to go through the manual because a lot of times they are worded incredibly interestingly. Got our missing screw.
So we're just taking just the top piece?
We just got to get all the pieces out and see how this thing goes. Yeah, it's not light. I mean, for what it is. Now this could be totally Coast Guard certified for 32 passengers because it's got closed bulkheads and individual flotation. So we could take a torpedo in the side of one of 3 compartments and sink it and we're still gonna be fine. Unsinkable. It might be a whaler, I don't know. It might be the Temu version of a Boston whaler, we're gonna find out. It looks like probably like this maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, they kind of fit like puzzle pieces. All right, all right. It's starting to look like something here, folks. Okay, this one, there is holes below the waterline.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's weird that they would bulkhead it, yet there is holes below the waterline. Yeah, so if you have kids, or you just bicker with your best friend all the time like Riley and I do, there is segregated compartments. I'm liking this so far. I'm thinking it's giving me boat camper vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Transom?
No, it looks like seats.
Oh, we get seats in this one?
You know what I'm not seeing?
Is hardware.
Any hardware, but I'm wondering if it's in the front compartment. This is what's gonna allow us to put our 40 horsepower hang tie on this.
You putting the 40 on?
Maybe like that, I don't know. You know what's funny though, like, that's gotta be the transom, right? Okay, all right, maybe something like that. Seems weird, but there's 3 versions of this boat. Amateur, which clearly is not us. There's the mid-grade pro. I would consider us mildly middle of the road professionals. And then there's the like Bassmaster, you know, like pro. We don't need that, we're good. We can make up the difference with pure skill, talent, and good looks, I think. So I think we're gonna be all right here. What the heck is, this thing is freaking ridiculous looking. All right, I think that's how that goes. Dude, look at this thing, looks so silly.
You know what it reminds me of? It looks like one of those toys.
Actually, you know what it looks like is a sandbox. It looks like between a sandbox and, no, dude, the little tugboats, you know, the little like play tugboats, it's built out of like the exact same material. It's like they made that, but then this is what they came up with. I am liking this thing. I like those. You can climb up in and out of this thing. I'm gonna be taking this thing way in the back and go spearfishing catfish in the bay, which is not something people do. What? No, dude, it's bonded. So there, you cut down electrolysis. Wow, this is like, I think it's Legos. See what we got in here. Oh. First observation, okay, they're all the same thing. They're just these, with, which I kind of like, but also I'm seeing they all have a rubber gasket. And that's definitely a gasket that is meant to seal those holes in between. So I'm curious to see how well that's gonna work. They also claim to be 304 stainless, I believe is what that means. But I think that's premium Chinesium, and I'll be curious to see if they are indeed stainless, because, I mean, they are damp. They seem stainless-y. But also we've bought lots of other Chinese boats that are like, it says, oh, 304 stainless. And we come back and they're like super rusty.
Because I'm comparing this to the other bolt together boat that he reviewed. So
it was crazy.
All the way around, which were great in theory, except you had bolts. So what it would do, it would create like pressure points, but in between.
There was something pulling the plastic together, so it didn't quite seal. But I'm liking this design better because it's the only seal I can clamp down. There's nowhere else. If everywhere else doesn't seal, doesn't matter. That's the only place.
Get what I'm saying?
Spoken like a true engineer. I think by that he means fastener, likey, yes, no leak. Boaty boat, yes, bar, Oh wait, there's some big ones. All right, hold on, let's just dump these out over here. Let's just dump them out, see what we got. Long boys, we have these. I do like that they're loops because you can, in theory, you could tie stuff to them, but you also like don't need a tool to tighten them. And if you did, you could just stick a screwdriver in there. They all just have one side that's just like zapped together with a MIG welder or something. You know, there's just a Chinese guy over there in a factory and his whole job's sorry, child, woman, whatever. I think in pure Luke fashion, we should try to put it together without looking at the instructions and then go over the instructions after we attempt to put it together. Doesn't this look like you maybe have the option to add more pieces to it? The other one, so the thing I liked about that I always want to do with the other one, like get a couple of them and add in, like make the infinitely long, but the boat was such a piece of like junk. I was like, it's just not worth it because it's just gonna come apart. It's gonna fold in half. This thing though looks like it's stout enough. We might be able to make this thing like 27 feet long, I don't know. Let us know in the comments if you wanna see us do that. But first off, let's just try to get this thing together without reading the instructions. It'd be kind of funny, like if you just get mad at your friend in the boat, you just unbolt it and like, all right, see you later. Dude, that could be your boat right there. You could put the sponsons up forward. That'd be kind of interesting. We might have to,
I wonder what the difference would be.
we might have to play with that. Maybe as part of our testing, we'll move them around. I don't want to say anything too soon, but as of right now, I am very much enjoying how easy this thing goes together. So far, we've needed 0 tools except for us. We are the biggest tools. That's a better quality gasket than I was expecting. It's not much, but it is better than what I thought was going to be included for the price. I will find out by the end of this video how much this boat costs, but I don't want to shame myself, you know, until the end of the video. So I don't have confidence in your ability to screw these things together though. Holy cow. You got to send us down there. Oh my gosh, Riley, you're not even tight, bro.
I was leaving them loose in case I had to wiggle something.
Whatever, man. This thing is insane looking. Dude, this, I know it does. It looks like a spaceship. It looks like something that if you ate enough Cracker Jack and sent in all your box tops, maybe you could get this. Hey, the hatch is pretty slick. I don't love these itty-bitty little tiny things that I'm definitely gonna lose. These are not ideal, but other than that, you know. It's still, the thing that we often forget about these is like, however good or bad, they are still significantly cheaper than a real boat in terms of like going somewhere and buying one from a dealership or anything like that. And usually they will get you on the water. All right, we have to do the thing that is necessary with all projects. We have to take a minute and just stand back and stare at what we've done and appreciate it. This is an important part of being a man in general. Dude, it looks like it's gonna fly. The wings, look, oh my gosh, it jiggles in sections. Oh my gosh. But this is kind of sweet. Like, they're literally like wings. It's like, dude, I think she's a speed machine. That's not bad. 30 minutes to put it together and jack my jaw about it, that's not bad. I don't think it'll even take us 30 minutes to put it together if we really knew what we were doing, but it's kind of sweet. It's heavy, but I kind of dig it. Oh, it's definitely 100 times more rigid than the last one, which is something. I guess this is a good time, since we have the boat 90% together, to go over the instructions, which is one of my favorite parts. Coming from China, I have found that, not that I came from China, not recently at least, I found that a lot of times the manuals are basically rip-offs of other name brands that they definitely just run through ChatGPT. The instructions are just like gibberish. We call it Chinglish a lot of times. Artigree, P1 foldable fishing boat user's manual, P1 Air, P1 Pro, and the P1 Pro Max. The only difference between this one and this one is the extra sponsons on the back, but I got that because I like to party. Let's get into it. Let's see. All right, safety and usage guidelines. This boat is designed to handle 550 to 1,100 pounds. That's actually quite a bit. Minors are not allowed to use this product alone. Don't tell me what to do, child in China. I'll do what I want. I'm gonna find a child and let them use this alone just to spite you. Ensure the boat passengers can swim to ensure personal safety in an emergency. Always wear a US Coast Guard approved life jacket when using the boat. Speed limit in operations. The recommended maximum water speed is 30 miles an hour, dude. I don't know if they know how fast that is in China, but that's pretty fast. That looks like the speed to beat. I hate to say it, folks, but this manual is kind of letting me down. The English is too good. Things are spelled properly. The pictures actually match the product. Ooh, it is a little soggy, but I don't know. Let's see. All right. Safety. Full water state can still carry 3 people and reliable. Do not have to worry about safety. Wait a second. Hold on. We may have found something good. I'm not really sure what that means. Strong adaptability, not limited by the change in environment, can be used in most waters. All right, I'm not the best one to be doing this, but I think part of the funny thing is that I can myself barely read or write, so me trying to read Chinglish makes even less sense, and it's probably actually funnier, honestly. Let's read one more, because these are kind of interesting. Can take many people and accommodate 4 to 5 adults. Parents and children, a line or 3 or 5 groups of friends when playing outdoors. That is really strange that they're telling you, they're being specific enough to say that you can take your parents and your children or 3 to 5 groups of your friends that are playing outdoors. That's just weird, but it is what it is. The Artigree P1 Pro Max. I think you could probably put a 10 horsepower motor on this. We have a bunch of Amazon motors over there. It's only fitting to put an Amazon motor on an Amazon boat. So see how she performs, if we can beat 30 miles an hour. I don't know. All right, something Millen just pointed out that I did not notice because I'm technologically inept. The models of boat go from the Air to the Pro to the Pro Max, just like iPhones and Apple products. So Amazon's boat made in the same factory as the iPhone. We got the Pro Max, I like it. I think there's a couple things we could do with this, but I think we should try this in a couple of combinations. First, we should try it the way it is, and then I think we should try putting the bow right to there. I don't know, this is gonna be a good one. I like it, I'm excited. All right, first myth, portable. I don't know, maybe. Technically more portable than a boat you'd have to put on a trailer, I suppose, so far. You know what I've noticed? I don't know if we can put a very big motor on it. Why not? It won't be able to turn. I don't know, that's pretty tight. Oh yeah, another feature of this boat is, look at these metal seats. Wow, that is nice. I like it. This one came pre-bent and scratched and cracked, so that's gonna start rusting immediately. But that's all right, I kinda like it. It's definitely gonna be at 10,000 degrees in the summer as well, so maybe sit on a life jacket or get some ship's deck. Call Michelle at ship's deck, she'll get you set up. All right, so let's go look and check out what motors we have and see which one I think we're gonna try on this. It also depends on what kind of gas we have available. We got quite a few options. Look how crazy that thing looks, dude, from behind. It looks like a Stingray. It literally looks like a manta ray or something. I kind of like it. It's pretty sweet.
As you guys know, I'm not a super big tech guy. I would rather work on old crusty outboards and boats that barely float. That's why I use a service called Delete Me to protect my online privacy. When you put all your information or you click the accept thing because you want to see something on a website or to make things easier on your phone like me, like you're probably not reading the 72 pages of things that come before that, which is basically allowing the website to sell your personal data to data brokers. Then it finds its way all over the internet and then people show up to my house sometimes. So I like to use Delete Me because it helps take down all that information that you didn't knowingly give permission to be out there in the internet's sphere. Delete Me makes it super easy and pretty painless to have an extra layer of peace of mind when it comes to your online data. I use it. Like I said, I can barely send an email. If I can use it, I know you guys can use it as well. It's definitely helpful. Nobody wants your information, your kids' information, your loved ones' information out there just for sale on the open market. So get 20% off Delete Me consumer plans when you go to joindeleteme.com/McFadden and use promo code McFadden at checkout or use the QR code on the screen. That's joindeleteme.com/McFadden. We appreciate Delete Me for sponsoring today's video and making these things possible, and we appreciate you guys for watching these ads. That allows companies like Delete Me to sponsor the videos, and that allows us to keep making videos, so we appreciate it.
We have the Mercury 99 out of the dumpster, but it's leaking oil. We also have the Yamaha BC 99, and I tell you what, we haven't run this one in a while. This was the first Amazon motor I bought, and probably one of my favorites still. I really like this motor a lot. 4-stroke, runs mint. This one here, we have, I don't know, man. This may actually be the winner. This is the Huanji Enduro. This is like the motor that I bought in another video that had no description, no nothing. It was literally just said outboard motor, $900 on Amazon. Ordered it, and it was the best bang for my buck I've ever got. For one of these, it was a 20 horsepower exact replica of a Yamaha Enduro 2-stroke that you cannot get in the US, rebranded as a Chinese motor, sold on Amazon. These motors now have literally doubled. They're on and off Amazon. They've like doubled in price. Everybody always hits me up, says, where can I get them? I say, goodasused.com. Just kidding. I like this one. It's relatively light. It weighs about the same as the motor that's a 4-stroke that's half the power. This is a good option. Also, a short-ish shaft. This one's a weird one. This one's a long shaft, so it may not work. Also, on this side, let's see, what else do we have? We have the Henkai 6 horsepower, 2-stroke. Probably a reasonable option. This one always gets water in the fuel, but I think I want something a little more. I think I want a little more power. We have a Johnson 5 horsepower. We have a Henkai 3.5. None of those are gonna cut it. I also have the Henkai 6 horsepower 4-stroke over there on the camper boat. I think the chickens are speaking to me today, and I think that they're telling me to use the 20 Enduro. There's a fair shot that that motor could push that boat 30 miles an hour. I mean, usually you would put like a 6 to 10 horsepower motor on that, but we like to party, so we're here to do it so you don't have to. I think so.
Yeah, that guy half your size move a motor triple that size.
I know, I have two. Off the beach.
Did we ever check the gear oil on this one?
No, I did.
Okay.
I remember because I shot this video by myself without you. It did really well. Check it out.
This is why we need the bracket on the wall.
I'm with you. It's the same 304 Chinesium stainless that our boat's made out of, Riley.
This one is sweet.
Dude,
I've never
that's
seen this one.
Crazy. It's an exact replica. You could show me that, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's a nice little Yamaha. Where'd you get that from?" Like even down to the
It gets
sticker
scary.
location.
Hey, stay over there.
What?
Turn around. All right, guys. So Luke's busy. He's not here right now. He doesn't know that I set this up on the back end, and he might be a little upset. But if you go to goodasused.com and use promo code Riley, you'll get 10% off. I set it up with a guy who makes a website already because he's always complaining about not selling enough t-shirts, but just go to the website and buy yourself something so we can continue doing dumb stuff like this, but thank you.
All right, are you done with whatever you were doing over here?
Yeah, fine.
All right, great. Back to work. Look at this, we got the Craftsman Super Custom 4 drain plugs. I'm pretty sure I put stuff in here.
You sure about that?
No. I thought I did. I don't know if I even have any fluid left. All right, well, let's just tip the motor and see if... Well, folks, I think that we might need to take a minute and put some gear lube in this thing because Riley, my trusty marine mechanic, is slacking once again and did not put any in there, so it's costing me money once again. He likes doing that, even in ways that I've never even thought about. He's always figuring out new creative ways to cost me money.
Yeah, it's my responsibility to check things that you said, oh, yeah, it's good.
Why would you believe me? See, exactly.
Well, that's why we're here, because I didn't believe you.
Let's go, we'll find some.
Well, we've ran a lot of these Chinese outboards with no gear on.
It's true. I don't recommend it at all, but we have done it by accident and they seem to be fine. Let me show you one thing real quick for the people that have been following along through the Penetrator size boat build that he built out of a piece of fiberglass sewer pipe. He has added a spoiler, and it's not for looks, which is probably what you would think. He believes that this is going to create enough uplift to get the boat to plane out and stop porpoising. I can't say that'd be the first thing that I would have gone to try. We need a wind tunnel. We need somebody with a wind tunnel. Is there anything in there?
A third of a quart.
That's better than none of a quart. Riley and I are very different. We are best friends somehow. We are very different in the ways that we do things and think. I'll just say I will always get you home with whatever you have. I thrive in environments with less tools, less resource, unideal conditions. Riley's the complete opposite. So if you're looking to actually figure out how to do real work on your boat, check out Riley's channel. It's Riley's Marine. He gives you very good step-by-step tutorials. He's a certified mechanic in everything you could think of. He works on all the outboards you guys are gonna be looking for that are made within the last 20 years. If you wanna watch more fun stuff and see maybe we're gonna get home and how do I get this running with a screwdriver and a zip tie in the bilge, or how do we get this thing to the bar, then just subscribe to my channel. You're already here, you're already watching, because every single month we give away an entire box of Jimmy's Famous Seafood. You guys have just seen Jimmy's on the news. They're super awesome people, good friends of mine. I partner with them to have a whole line of food products. I'm making a humongous mess right now.
You make even more. I'm literally watching that.
Yeah, Anyway, all you gotta do to enter to win the box, I'll ship anywhere in the country, is like, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. And I got crab cake, seasoning, potato chips, you name it. And at 1 million subscribers, we're gonna give away a brand new boat. And I have not figured out what boat that is, but it doesn't cost you anything to enter. Just do it. Appreciate it. Now, we'll get you a new one, whoever the lucky person is. And I'll be jealous. I've never got a new boat, except for an Amazon boat. It won't be an Amazon boat. Actually, I can't promise that. It might be an Amazon boat. I don't know. All right, let's see. Is this thing actually gonna hold it? The transom is definitely a little, I mean, it's plastic. Look at that, though. There is a scrape mark here and here. We have not put a motor on this. This looks like they put a motor on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, someone returned that.
Yeah, probably somebody did return it. That's probably what that is. Are you kidding me? Did it just fold up? I don't know why the Chinese steal every design except they draw the line at the trim and tilt section. We shouldn't copy that from Yamaha. It works too well. They have like the jankiest stamped metal piece of junk freaking things. That's a fat transom. Barely.
Twist it out a little more.
I am trying. Ugh. What the heck? We didn't even test float this boat, as you guys have seen. So we're just going straight to party mode. I think that that is probably the correct fitting. Yeah, I think it's not. Maybe if a certified Yamaha mechanic tries it, it will work.
Oh man, all right. Let me go searching.
I like this. The little hatch up front is pretty cool. I bet I could fit in that thing, actually. Dude, that's crazy.
Hold on, Riley's coming. Riley,
Yeah,
come.
I'm gonna scare the hell out of him. Hold on.
Look what I just found on this thing. Look right there.
Hey!
Not that dumb.
They send the certified tech with it. Look at that.
Yeah, right? Oh! Yeah, the pro model comes with your very own Asian person to assemble it. Dude, that's not bad. I just turned 30 yesterday. I'm glad I can still do that. Oh, I do like this. Come check this out. One of the quirks and features of this here boat is that all this drains down into here, and there's even little drains out the side. That's actually pretty well thought out. I do say so myself. I kind of like that. Problem is, see, Riley got his own YouTube channel, and so now he's like, I'm not working on your stuff anymore. He's putting all his effort into Riley's Marine, you know? I don't blame him. I don't blame him. No, look at that. I did all that, and I still forgot to put the thing in there. The Riley's Marine tech tip of the day.
Yeah, right.
If you want to figure out if your gas is bad, squeeze some into a clear container
Oh, it's looking better now. Yeah,
I think it was just whatever's in the fuel.
Yeah.
and taste it. Make sure it's two-stroke. No, I'm just kidding. But you can see that's
what
definitely
first?
two-stroke, but you can make sure that it doesn't have any water. The water will separate generally and settle to the bottom. You see there's a little bit of crap in here, but that's mostly because I just pulled this cup out of the marina that's full of dust. Just kidding, I'm not gonna taste it. The intrusive thoughts though. This is gonna get us closer and closer to that 30-mile-an-hour mark. All right, I'll pick it up and push from here and you do something. Make yourself useful.
I thought it was floating by now.
Ooh, dude, look at that thing. It looks good. It's not sitting doing a freaking 12 o'clock Baltimore freaking wheelie boy. That's our safety bag, by the way. It's got all the life jackets, flares, all the things that we need, so you guys don't call the police on us.
It's much more buoyant than I thought. Those back pods definitely add. Because I thought the wings would be deeper in the water, but that's good. So you can stand on it like that. I mean, I wouldn't trust it with your life.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm
adds
doing it.
stability.
That's not bad. Ooh, the floor is the thing I hate the most about these boats where, look, oh, I hate that. See how the floor is so jiggly like that? Because on these boats, a lot of these Amazon boats and things, you're standing on what they call the sole of the boat, which is just the other side of the hull. Usually you would have ribbing and then a deck or a ceiling is what they call it that you stand on. But these ones, since they need as much room as they can to go into each other, you just stand on the sole. That was 4, I'm gonna say 8. We're both wrong. Oh, no, that was 8, I think. I don't know, I lost count, you guys tell us. I like it so far, I'm excited. It actually doesn't look that bad with this motor, and it turns all the way. I mean, we have as much extra flotation as you could ever possibly put on something like this. Got my adjustable bench seat. I like it. Not so bad. I know I sit on the wrong side, but I've always done this. Look at that, we're quarter throttle, we're planed out pretty much. Whoa, what's up with that? Whoa, no. All right, so our motor might need more trim up, which is actually kind of weird because it is spewing water up through these sponsons. I thought that for sure this thing would need more down trim because it was trimmed too high, but I'll show you the biggest problem we have with these plastic boats is that when you try to put motors on them that are kind of big, they flex in the transom. So see how the motor flexes down? And you need a lot of trim to account for that. But the problem is the more trim you give it, the more leverage it has on the transom. So I like it, but it definitely has some issues. Number one, as all plastic boats are, it's very flexy. There's a good medium in there when you first get it and the bow is up, where she's scooting, and then it actually slows down with more throttle. The transom kind of bends to where it wants to sit and the bow falls down because the boat's so flimsy, and you just can't get that much speed out of it. It really seems to be pretty watertight, 100 times more watertight than the other one that we did. But I don't know, what do you think? Do you think we should try taking the sponsons off and run it and see what it does? How much was it is the question that I
we keep asking and I can't remember. And I will reveal how much this was at the end of the video because I'll have to go get my phone and check. But I think it was more than you'd like to spend on something like this.
Race boat.
We don't have a rope on that boat.
There's a rope in it, but you're not in it.
I like the look of it. It looks like something you'd see like going up the Amazon with like 18 people, 3 chickens, 4 goats, a car, and 7 scooters in it. And then some dude that's got 3 cigarettes in his mouth that's got a big Cummins bus engine on a stick. My algorithm probably looks a lot like a lot of you guys. Oh, that's race trim there, boy. We're either gonna break this thing in half or do 35. Well, it's definitely less stable, obviously, but it doesn't seem too terrible. Maybe the Sponsons are a scam, dude. I don't know. I'm taking my hat off in anticipation of the blistering speed that we're about to experience. Oddly enough, it actually seems like the Sponsons helped it plane out at a lower speed. Definitely did. All the neighbors are like, what the heck did he come up with now? That's a sharp turn. He seems still to be pretty stable. Oh my gosh. It was good for a minute. It's got a happy speed. Let's see if we can find the happy speed. This seems to be the best. It's not spraying yet. All it wants to. It wants to spray me bad. Dude, I like it. It performs significantly better without the expensive add-on sponsons. Or the pontoons. Not the sponsons are still on, the pontoons. I'm gonna try moving some weight back. Let's see if maybe it just wants more weight. Oh shoot. Oh no. Oh my gosh, rocking. Oh no. Show you what happens. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh. Oh no. That is a problem I did not anticipate. The whole inside of the boat just oil canned in. I just collapsed the entire inside of the boat. Look at that. I did fix it. That it was not something I even considered as a problem. Wow. I still kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of is fun. That's the downside to those. I hate to say it, but I actually think that it might go faster with a smaller engine. It's a lot of weight and a lot of torque from that motor, and it's bending.
Let's see how it does with 3 people.
We folded it in half with 1. Let's try it with 3. It did say that if you have 3 to 5 friends, or your parents, or children, that you could take them out in groups. It's actually pretty stable without it.
No, it's not.
I think it's I mean, look at this. This is a reasonable thing to do. 3 people, cruising at a reasonable speed, with a slightly larger than suggested engine. Oh no, we're getting wet. Actually, I'm fine. This is much drier. Riley's getting wet.
I'm not getting wet, but I was about to.
What'd you say, you want to get wet?
No.
Oh, we can make that happen. We have the technology, apparently.
I'll bolt my front half and go paddle myself back.
That's fine. Oh my gosh.
It's those pods that's pushing the front down to go fast enough.
You think it's the pods?
I was watching that floor come up, bro.
Did it look like it was about to do it again? About to can? Oh, we can take the pods off and try it.
It's the pods.
Oh my gosh, dude. We could have just bought the base model. All right, we're gonna try pulling the back sponsons off, which it sounds very questionable to me.
It still seems fairly stable.
I like how you gotta pull the sides together to put your seat in. Oh no. Oh no. That makes no difference at all.
The transom ain't gonna hold that motor. I know what you're thinking. It ain't going to. We could put a block of wood in there and all of
No
it.
difference besides that thicker part. We'll just put a block of wood in there.
I'm down to try it. This is kind of fun. This is like Legos for boats. This is my favorite. Here, let's put this back up there. Bolt this back to the other one. How many combinations of different boats can we build out of one kit? then how do we buy the expansion pack? I see a future in this boat though. This one is not one I want to get rid of. I like it. Like I said, I don't remember exactly how much it was, but I know it was a lot of money.
You haven't got rid of any of them.
Riley, I'm a collector.
I know, but you were saying it like you do get rid of them.
Okay. It's gonna be a little crooked because I didn't realize I had the board in there crooked, but yeah, give me a, you can work on the motor or something, you know? Give me 2 minutes. Always remember, kids, wear safety squints when you do sketchy stuff. Safety third. He picks a board like this that's cracked in half and rotten and then lectures me about distributing the load. Come on now.
Same thing you built the skis for the ice boat out of.
Yeah, we see how that went. It freaking folded over and broke in half. And look, it works so nicely. My skills are so good. Don't kick it. Hey.
I'm testing your skills, they work.
Dude, it's even cooler looking. This thing has just gotten better and better. I don't know, boys. It's pretty wobbly. All right, looks questionably safe.
Looks like he's about to put a life jacket on.
Shout out West Marine for being a new sponsor of the channel. You can't tell me that thing's not cool. Look at this casting platform. I know what we're doing with the other spot lock trolling motor.
It actually doesn't look ridiculous either.
Just the guy in it. It actually might work better if I sat on the gas tank. Dude, mobbing, this thing's sick. Oh my God. Look at it. It's so tiny. Surprisingly stable. We're doing a wheelie. Oh my God. Oh, we almost lost the camera. That would have been expensive. I gotta give you the POV, because it's pretty wild. Dude, it's awesome. Oh, shoot. Oh, almost flipped it over. Oh, so sketch. It's 12 o'clock, dude. Do not do this at home. Oh, the seat. I want to try it with the little things on the side. This might be the ultimate wheelie machine. I don't know. I think it's gonna be awesome. We're about to drill a hole in this, which is a little. Oof, a lot of money to drill a hole in it, but we got to try it for science.
Looks like a fighter jet.
Sweet. This is the best final form, I think, of this boat.
Dude, look at it. It looks like an airplane. It looks like it's ready to take off. It's kind of awesome.
All right, we're trying it with the wings. This is gonna fly. Oh yeah, Yui in the boat ramp. The 12 o'clock machine, the transit's falling out a little bit. Whoa! That's amazing. It actually go fast? Dude, it rocks! We figured out the winning combination on this boat. All right, that is the winning combo. I'm giving this boat 8 out of 10 stars. This thing is awesome. The only thing I don't like is the price. $1,900 bucks. And it's gone up since then. Now it's $2,000 on Amazon. But dude, get yourself one of these and do all the things you're not supposed to in terms of making it smaller. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next Friday, 8:05 a.m. Check out goodisused.com.